Yes, you can make beautiful, crunchy, fresh Vietnamese salad rolls. In this video, how to make salad rolls, I'll show you all the steps and just how easy it is. I've been teaching gluten-free cooking classes for 10 years, so I know you can learn to make the foods that you love in your own kitchen. So, Vietnamese salad rolls always have noodles in them. So when you buy these rice noodles, they're called rice vermicelli noodles. That's the thinness, so they're very fine. When you buy them in usually a 1 pound package, there's four pieces like this. So because when you open them apart, they snap all over the kitchen and make a huge mess, I just open them up right in a big, huge bag like this. To make about a dozen salad rolls or so, I'm going to take out one of those 4 pieces and I'm going to put it in a bowl here. I actually just pre-boiled the water, so I would just zip that up and put it away. And I'm going to pour the water on here. Now there's 2 ways to cook rice noodles. You can either use tap hot water or boiling water, and I just find the boiling water method works better for me. When I try and use tap hot water, I just can't get the right, it seems like they're just not quite cooked enough. Just can't quite get that right texture. So I do the boiling water method. I'll sink them in here. And I've got my timer. I set it for 5 minutes, so you can overcook them, so you don't want to do that. They'll be mushy. So that's the same way I would do wider noodles for pad thai, or the skinny noodles for salad rolls, or if I was doing them for a soup. So the timer's on, we'll just leave that. Next is the salad rolls, the wrappers. So the rice paper wrappers come in a flat disc like this, and you want to leave them in there or they'll start to curl up. I'm going to run tap hot water for this. I'll just set my vermicelli noodles aside. So these ones are 8 inches round. You want a round wrapper for salad rolls. And they come in a package like this. There's the picture of the beautiful salad roll. So I've got my tap hot water here. So usually you want to have a bowl that's going to give you a little bit of extra room to hold the wrappers. So I'm just filling it with tap hot water here. It's probably going to be good enough to make 6 or 8 salad rolls depending how fast you are. So I just have a shallow bowl like this, something probably a little bigger than a pie plate. Okay, so the rice paper wrappers. I'm just going to take one out, put it in the warm water, and I'm just going to touch it. This is the fresh hot water, maybe 10 or 15 seconds. You can start to feel when it softens up. So I don't want it to get super soft. It will continue to soften now that it's wet. So I'm just going to remove it to my work surface. Sometimes they're cracked. So if it has a crack at the edge, I'll still use it. If it cracked or had a hole in the middle, I would just pick a different one. So I'm going to start with the shrimp. This is sort of the traditional or most common fillings that you see with salad rolls, but you can do all kinds of different combinations. So shrimp on the bottom, I'm putting the pink side down because that's what we're going to see through it. Now I'm going to put some herbs on top because I do like that green stuff to stick out. Lots of herbs. I've got cilantro here and some beautiful Thai basil. So fragrant. I love it. So I would suggest looking for that. Okay, then I'm going to put my noodles. I'm just going to dump them. They're a little bit, yeah, there, I've got 10 seconds left on the timer. So let me just dump that. I think I need a mitt. Yeah, so just till they're just cool enough to work with. So I've got them in a strainer here. Strain them over the bowl. You can still see the heat there. So I would have done this in advance if I was making them. It's great to be able to just pull a dish like this out of the fridge with all the parts to assemble them, and then all you're doing is actually assembling them. I just wanted to show you those noodles. Okay, so I'm going to take a few noodles, just like a little sausage shape is what I'm going for. So you really don't have very large volume of ingredients in a salad roll. So you don't want it to get too big. So there's my little sausage of rice noodles. And then I'm going to put some grated carrot, just a few little pieces of grated carrot, a few little pieces of shredded lettuce. You can use whole lettuce. You can sort of mess around with how you would like to do it. And then I always put a sprinkling of peanuts on it. Then to roll it up, I'm going to take the bottom piece and fold it over Doesn't matter if it's not quite perfect, if the peanuts fall out and the lettuce is falling out, it'll still work. So it's just a half a roll over. Then I'm going to fold the two sides in as smoothly as I can. Again, there it got bunched up. Talking and not working. Then the second one, fold it over. Try and be kind of smooth because that will affect the final outcome. So there's my salad roll. You see the nice shrimp on the outside. And I'm just going to place it over here. Move that one over. And then I'm going to do another one. Just dip it in the water. I'll just do two. I just wanted to show you how I do it. So the water, like I said, once it got too cool, I would just dump it and restart again with tap hot water. 10 or 15 seconds in the water. Transfer it to your surface. And this time I'm going to put the herbs on the bottom. So the Thai basil is so fragrant and beautiful, not always easy to find. You can just lay nice whole leaves of it. Sometimes it's got giant leaves. This one is sort of medium-sized leaves, but I would put like 3 leaves on the bottom, like that, and then put my 3 shrimp on top of that. So these are shrimp halves, and again, pink side down because you're going to see that through there. You can add some more herbs here, cilantro. I love fresh mint when I have mint in my garden in the summer. And then I'm going to put my little noodle package of noodles on top of it. About the same width. So if you had bought larger wrappers, then you'd need to make your filling a little bit wider. Then now this is when I'm going to add some carrot. There's no right or wrong order. Do it any way you like. And sometimes if I had some fresh chives, I might place one in here for to stick out the edge. It's kind of just a bit of a different look. So fold it over once, fold over the other side, and if I was doing that whole chive, this is where I would lay it, and it would stick out here, and it looks quite pretty. So here's this one with fresh herbs, and this one with the whole shrimp, and I'm going to cut it in half just to show you how nice it looks to display it. So these could be made several hours in advance, but I would just chop it up as I'm going to serve it. So then it makes your tray look pretty. There. And then if you have some nice fresh basil garnish, I would put that on like that. And there you have Vietnamese salad rolls. I love serving it with nuoc cham. That's my favorite dipping sauce. And I'm just going to stick this on here. The nuoc cham is my favorite dipping sauce. You can also use gluten-free hoisin sauce or peanut sauce. And if you want, the thing I like the best about these salad rolls is they're so diet friendly. If you've got friends who are vegetarian, if you've got friends who are vegan, you can do them, of course, without the shrimp. You can do, I've got a vegan fish sauce substitute for all Thai and Vietnamese cuisine, so they can eat that. Of course, it's naturally gluten-free and dairy-free, so lots of options. And once you get comfortable making your salad rolls, you can use all kinds of different variations. Shredded cabbage, julienned colorful bell peppers, jicama. You can use pickled root vegetables like daikon, the Japanese radish. You can use avocado, mango. You see them with sesame seeds or black sesame seeds, chia seeds. And you can see them on making beautiful patterns. In the spring, you can even use fresh edible flowers, and you can see all those patterns right through to the bottom of your salad roll. So lots of options there. So like I said, you don't need very many ingredients to make these salad rolls. So the next day, I always have quite a few things left over. So I'm going to share 3 recipes that I typically make. I'll put links to them below. One is Vietnamese chicken noodle soup to use up the noodles that I've got. I also do a cabbage chicken salad that's got the nuoc cham dipping sauce is the dressings, fabulous, awesome summer dish. And of course a rice noodle bowl, which is basically a deconstructed salad roll. So I'll put links to those 3 below. I'm Cindy, the Everyday Gluten-Free Gourmet, sharing tips and recipes from my kitchen for more everyday cooking in yours. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.